Hello and welcome to Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy. Why can't we play on the controller? Also, so I guess we're going to be playing it with a mouse. I mean, I could totally play this with a controller. It'd be way more fun with a controller. Hints! Hints, hints, hints! I could use the control wheels for the controller. The control sticks, and it would totally be fun to do. Right, let's just make it mediocre. We're not going to be caring about that. We don't care about mouse blur. We're going to turn the music off, actually, because, we don't want any copyright strikes. We will make the effect lower. And then we shall go for a new game of Getting Over It. That game with the mouse that every YouTuber has been playing. So, obviously it's not the most ideal. So we're going to jump into that water for very specific reasons that, it might not be obvious to begin with. Unless the glitch has changed. I've seen Rockley Smile do it anyway. But we're going to do it just a couple of times. He's meant to be getting smaller. Just for the fun of it. Right, I don't think our guy is going to shrink anymore. But it apparently used to be that he shrank if you did that. Right, so this is a lot harder now that it's just the mouse. But it would be so much more fun to do it with the gamepads, to be honest. Right, this is tough. Right, get your hammer in there. Right, people clearly so much better than this than me. Right, we could totally launch ourselves up there if I have my positioning better. Right, and then we just want to go like that. Then we want to hang ourselves off it. This is actually pretty tough. A lot tougher than you'd expect looking at it. But we will persevere. Right, lift yourself up. No. Okay, get your hammer over. Right.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Well, we haven't
If you
started
deleted your
over.
homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
No!
If you won some money
Well,
at the
that's
casino
starting over.
and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black.
Well, then you're playing
Got
roulette and
your
you're an
best shirt
idiot.
dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If
It's
you
like
won an
10,000
argument with a
spoons
friend
when you need in a
and then later
life.
discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Yeah, basically you're saying, don't play this game, it's going to piss you off. This is not going to be easy. It's like... Totally not at all. Right. Also, with the amount of space I have, I totally thought I could play this with the controller. And I was prepared to do it with the controller. And with the controller, I would have had a much easier time with it and had so much more fun with it. But now I've got to do it with a mouse. I mean, it's not hard to get the physics in for the controller for this. This is in the Humble Monthly, if you purchase it, no matter which month you do it. It's DRM free, so it won't be on Steam, but you can still totally play it. If they want to send me a Steam code for it. Is it even on Steam yet? But when it comes out on Steam, I'm not going to say no. Shit, come on. You could have totally did that. No. There we go. Way. Up and over. We got over it. Game complete. We got over the tree. There's absolutely no more to get over at all. At all. I don't know what you're saying. There's totally no more to this game. Shit, come on, man. So is he more sunburnt than normal?
Right. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just
Oh,
click to
shit.
stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Yeah, even your mistakes when you
This game is a
snake.
homage to a free game that came
No!
out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the
Jazzo.
time as the father of B
Or
games.
Jizzo.
And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Like Tomo quests. You'll never see the light of day. But people will want to see it. And also, what was it? Airport Pooper? What happened to that? You know, sure, it might have been a shitty runner game, but still, you know, it would have been an extension of a meme, and the people would have loved to have seen it. Right, we could totally launch ourselves up. How high can we actually launch? Maybe we want to launch ourselves back up here, because it might be a bit easier to do that than... Okay. Than to get up naturally. I mean, now that we're in this pit, we're kind of in the pits. Okay, now we've got some momentum going, and now we've lost it. Lost it all. But if you're a YouTuber and you haven't played this, then, I mean... Also, he is totally over-exaggerating to what I'm controlling, to be honest. And, you know, I've played Hammer Fight, and if Hammer Fight can have the same sort of circle physics for fighting on your control pads rather than using a mouse, this totally can do it. And it would be way more effective and more intuitive. For me! For me. Insert Queen song here. Nothing really matters anymore to me. Timmy. That's a hidden video that may not be known by anyone, but I have sang a Timmy song. It exists on my cousin's channel. Me singing a Timmy South Park song for the first time, not knowing that it was until later, but you know, I was just embracing it because, you know, the name Timmy was in there, and I was like, it's gotta be sung like Timmy. I've gotta be like Timmy, and then it was. So, you know, it wasn't complete embarrassment, it was entertainment, and that was the whole point. Right, this guy is totally way more sensitive. Is there a way to turn his sensitivity down? Yeah, not quitting yet. I mean, you could understand why high sensitivity might work, but not in this standards. Maybe he's more sunburnt because I've turned down the settings. You know, maybe he's way more sunburnt at lower settings. That would be funny. No. Right. Track when I'm telling you to bring your hammer down. There we go. No. No. No, I say. Right, this is not easy. Why am I putting myself through this? I do not know. I had to do a single play of it at least, you know. Show it off and show it off that it's in the Humble bundle, you know. If you think you can do it, get the Humble monthly and prove it. Prove that you are better than all of these YouTubers. If you really think you are that good, you have the opportunity to prove it. No, Slippy man, no. He should totally be able to just reach that. I mean, this is the first area. You'd think he could just hook up and over that, but apparently not. And so we'll assemble the pot man. No. Yeah, and when he's in the air, of course, he can do it. But when you just try to reach, it's too low. Of course it's too low, of course. No, it's not. But still, it flings him off because we did it too fast. No, do not. Right, now you will slowly ascend. Slowly ascend. Very slowly ascends with lack of mushroom. Right. That's totally not going to reach around that, so we need to somehow maneuver ourselves a little closer and then put your pot down. And then, of course, you know, he just automatically flung his thing in the air because apparently we were that high. Right, we need to fling, yes. Perfect. Right, this is not going to work. That is going to slip. No, do not slip back down now. Right, there we go. You can reach over that and then fling yourself over. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Reposition yourself a little better. Then up.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a V-game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
No, don't
In it,
wobble.
your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that
Like
act of
this.
climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavour. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
God damn it.
Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
And also, the tracking of where the positioning is for the hammer is just like, yeah, sometimes it's here and then all of a sudden, no, it's a million miles to the right. I mean, you are not seeing the maneuvers I'm doing, and then it just suddenly decides, hey, you know, now we're just going to fling it a million miles this way for no reason. Because tracking. Right, that's like better position. Coffee, John Coffee.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Pick up your axe. Your hammer. Axe. No. Sorry for coughing in your face there. He is not playing ball here. No, the coffee. The coffee cucks me. The coffee cuck. It's not a coffee cup, it's a coffee cuck. Right, we can totally fling off that. Okay. I mean, if we don't get to where every other YouTuber at least gets, like the chimney, then something's wrong, isn't there? You need to at least get to the chimney. That's it. That fling didn't register. Why? I do not know. Why? Okay, I see. Something has gone wrong here with the communication. It's frozen on that screen. And now it's gone black. Well, we'll just have to restream it. That also might be the thing, because I'm playing this through Steam in-home streaming on a mouse that isn't actually connected to the PC that it's on, so bear that in mind when you rip your dicks off at how I'm playing, and also the things like that, because apparently the communication with the Steam in-home streaming is just completely failing now. And that is not helpful to a game like this, when it's like... That's probably why everything's flinging everywhere, because the communication barrier between the two systems is going to slow it down, especially when it just fails entirely. No! Fuck. Wonder what would happen if I switched to the actual mouse that it's on. It suddenly becomes a million times easier to control. Hey. You know, it's absolutely not to do with using Steam Home Streaming. No, not at all. That's not why everything was sort of fucking up and bugging out. But now it's like super sensitive again. But better super sensitive than just complete and utter failure. No, we are not going back down there. Well, I guess we are. But also, you know, now we have sort of the abilities to do it, right? Also, you know, I was double mousing it there because, you know, that was knocking the other mouse into the actual mouse. So it might have also contributed to that factor. Just a tad. A low tad. Not a low tad. Immortal HD quote of the century. I mean, he's played a lot of Pokemon games and, you know, he's sort of Entei and Lotad. If you need to take a break, it's okay, I've saved your progress. No, it's fine. You're gonna remind me, like, every 15 minutes or whatever. Like, you know, when you're meant to take breaks from computer games, but nobody in the world does. Oh yeah, this is suddenly a lot easier. You lost a bit of progress, that's a real punch in the gut. Why are you not speaking anymore? Why are you not making noise? You mute now. Right. Perfect. Also, I shouldn't look at other screens, like I was looking at the other screen, which is the delayed screen, which is recording, just to check that we were recording, because obviously, you know, sound's gone. Lift up your hammer. Lift it this way. Lift it that way. Shit. Right. We can totally get in there, right? Hello. That's an interesting way of doing that. Here we go into the zone. Rob Alpaca patrols home. Because, you know, he loves hugging bin bags. He literally hugged a bin bag on his stream. And, oh shit. You know, he claimed on one day he was taking it out, and then it was like the next day it was back full again, which looks oddly the same bin bag. But I guess, you know, bin bags all look the sort of same when they're full, so you can't really comment on that factor. The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely challenging. I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is essential to the act of climbing and authentic progress and building a game. Funny thing happened, blah blah blah. I've no idea for an obstacle to build at Tesla, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier, because fuck making life easy for kids who rip their dicks off because it's too hard. Oh no, this game is hard, I can't instantly win first go. You know, no one wants a game like that. It's going to be boring and too easy. Nope. Insert the rest of the commentary that we're not getting to hear. Right, I probably could just fling myself off at that. If I don't fuck it up. Right, bring yourself a bit closer. Nope. I kind of want to be a bit lower just so we can get the guaranteed height that we need. But at the same time, every time I do, he just sort of fucks it. Okay, so we're at where YouTubers get and then often quit. Can we defeat this? This is the challenge. If we can get past this, we win. Nothing else matters. I mean, but this slope itself seems to be the challenge for us somehow. Why is this the challenge? This isn't the challenge. This is the challenge. If we could ever get in there. Come on, Taiki man. Right. Lift yourself onto that. Without banging your head. Without knocking yourself lower and lower. No. Okay. That is harder than it looks. That is way harder than it looks. Well, I mean, we got this far at least. Yes. No! Yes. Right. Drag yourself in. Yes. Come on. Bring yourself in. Okay. Shit. We caught ourselves on the stick. No. Drag yourself up. Drag yourself up. No. 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 I mean, well, we're trash. We are literally trash. We deserve to live with the trash at this point. We deserve it. Especially now there's no sounds, like awkward. So yeah, if you want this, go buy the Humble Monthly. It will be in the treasure trove no matter which month you get. It is DRM free, of course. You won't have a Steam version, but still you will get a lot of games with a lot of value for $12. It is worth it. For sure. For shizzle. It's Game Goblin approved. I believe Simon played it on the Game Goblin with Tom, didn't he? Right, drag yourself up a bit, come on. I just want you to land on that rock. Right, my shoulder is hurting. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Right, you don't even need to sit entirely down on it. Just need you to launch up from it. Shit. No. Yes. Right, drag yourself in. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. No. I had the technique. No. With the gamepad, this was just so much easier though, but I guess that's the point, isn't it? It's not about making it easy or user-friendly or what people want. It's about the game for people to rick their dips. Yeah, rick your dip off. Rickroll your dip. Rick your dab. Dip and dab. Boom, boom, boom. But I think I did okay for my first attempt. And obviously this guy has become a meme himself. What is in the barrel? But is it barrels all the way down? You know, is he just water? Is he pissing himself all the time? Does he have a body in there? Is it, you know, what is it? That is the question. How did he end up stuck in this barrel? What is life? Is it just an upside down inverted version of him? Is it a female version of him on the other side? Is he a merman just hiding his shame in a barrel? You know, because he doesn't want to live in the water anymore. So he's barreled himself up and he's reaching for the stars because he doesn't want to have the mermaid life. With the blue door. Yes. Get up there. Get up. No, ma. No. It defeated us. It did not defeat us yet. Just out of reach, eh? You've done this part before, you know it's possible, just do what you did the first time. What, fail and flail? Because we didn't actually beat it. We didn't actually get up that game. Not yet. We halfway did. You know, fuck. Just fail and flail. Oh, come on. That was totally the game, not me. Flinging me the wrong way, right? At that point. No. We do not end up back down there. Although we know that that is entirely possible. Right, at this point we live with the trash. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it an episode there, so thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye.